One assumes either way a historic night here in Sydney. The Uruguayans led out by Montero, the captain. The Australians by Mark Viduka, who it seems has become a different man since he's been installed as captain of Australia. A new lease of life, a new urgency, a new vibrancy about his play. And I wonder what he will be thinking as he hears this noise, what the Australian players will be thinking. It was a different story at the Centenario last Saturday, when the Australians would have been justified to feel intimidated by a magnificent ovation that the Uruguayans gave their team. But I think this just about matches it. It is a fabulous ovation that the Australians have received here tonight, and I have heard many such ovations down the years. It's the last throw of the dice. Australia versus Uruguay, down 1-0 from the first leg. If Australia wins 1-0, remember, or leads 1-0 at the end of 9 minutes, it will be extra time and the penalty. Telstra Stadium is the host venue. It's Australia versus Uruguay. Let's go to the anthems, and then our commentators will be Simon Hill and Craig Foster.
Es la patria o la tumba, libertad con gloria a morir. Oriental es la patria o la tumba, libertad con gloria a morir. Es el voto que el alma pronuncia y que heroico sabremos cumplir. Es el voto que el alma pronuncia y que heroico sabremos cumplir. Que sabremos cumplir. Es el voto que el alma pronuncia y que heroico sabremos cumplir, que sabremos cumplir. Sabremos cumplir, sabremos cumplir, sabremos cumplir.
eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Theodore Roosevelt's recipe for success has real resonance for Australia tonight as they see a glittering prize twinkling on the horizon. They are ready, they are prepared, they're willing, they're determined to end 31 years of pain. The only question remains is whether they're good enough. In 90 minutes or perhaps a little longer, we shall know. Well, Husserdink has gone for a team that has goals in mind this evening. Tim Cahill and Marco Bresciano start. Harry Kewell and Archie Thompson are the men to drop out. It's reasonably the same 3-4-3 shape that Hiddink started with on Saturday. Tim Cahill playing at the head of the diamond. Vinnie Grella at the base, no doubt to keep an eye on the danger man Recoba. Emerton and Chipperfield will be expected to get forward and get some balls into the box for the likes of Cahill and captain Mark Viduka. Kewell and Aloisi may be used, among others, off the bench. Craig Foster, is that the team that you would have picked if you were Husserdink?
I think so. The only surprise, as we said, as Les said in the lead-up to this match, was maybe Harry Kewell. Whether that was a tactical switch or depended on his physical condition to have 90 minutes. He hasn't done that for oh so long. We always knew Marco Bresciano was going to come in, and Timmy Cahill is another genuine match winner. Those two players, reasonably fresh, both of them, are going to be key.
The two captains, Mark Viduka and Paulo Montero. Tonight's referee, of course, Luis Medina Cantalejo. Change from Spain. Uruguayans wanted a change, and as for the Uruguayan lineup, well, they've come with a slightly more circumspect approach, as you might expect on such a big event. In fact, it looks like they're pretty well matched up man for man with Australia. Guillermo Rodriguez and the returning Diego Lugano form a back three with Paulo Montero the captain. Gustavo Varela also returns after his ban. He and Mario Reguero providing the width, along with Diogo and Dario Rodriguez. Recoba, we think, will support Richard Morales up front. That side showing 4 changes from the first leg. Diego Perez in midfield was suffering with a muscular problem, possibly something to do with their long flight, which most of them, Craig, had to fly economy.
Yeah, absolutely. They're certainly not pleased, the players. I hear from the Uruguayan players. They're pretty upset they had to come that way. In fact, it was the lanky Morales who felt it the most, sitting in economy for 20 hours, not being able to stretch his legs. Whether that's going to affect him in the match, time will tell.